This is the fresh made tofu pudding, very yummy and very tasty. Not only that, very easy to make. So with my technique and my recipe, you won't hesitate to make it often to enjoy at home. 200 grams of soya bean, we soak it from 6 to 8 hours. I'm sharing today with my technique. You're gonna save a lot of time to remove the skin of the bean by using this mat here. The one to use when you put the hot pot on top. This one has some little square in between that will help to remove the skin of the bean when you rough it together like that. Very simple. You can find it, if you're in Canada, you can find it in any Dollarama. Costs about $3. Other than that, you guys can find anywhere, in the kitchen department. So let's find out how easy and fast to remove the skin from the bean. So after you soak, take it out. Use, a little bit like this at each time. Put in the middle and rough it with your hand. And then move back and forth, press it down from the top of the mat to the bottom. To do the best way is just aim to the small group, and then just press it down like this, and the skin will come off very easy. With this way, you won't hurt your hand too much, because when you rough by hand, of course, it's tiring, so very tired when you do like that, but this will help, and then you just put each at the time like that, and then you can finish very fast. See, look at the way I'm doing, just rough few at a time, so it's very easy. And then when you wash it at the end, you will find some left with skin on it, so just rough it a little bit, same time when you wash out the bean. So it's very fast. I think it will be half of the time at the normal way you do it. So it's not too much hassle, and you will find it much easier and faster to do it. See, at the end, when you done the roughing, you will wash it again to to get all the skin out as you go when you clean with the water, just like what I'm doing here. See, when you rough to wash it, you will find some left over, so just rough a little bit and it will come out. It's very easy. Okay, so after you're done, after all the skin is come out, and you will have all nice and clean bean. Okay, see the way we rough before to make it easier to remove the skin at the end. Keep in mind that you don't have to remove the skin of the bean if you don't want to. Taste will be the same. It's only one thing is it's gonna be off white. It's not as white like the one you remove the skin. Other than that, it's still delicious. Okay, so all done. Let it dry a little bit. Okay, then now it's time to grind it. So we're gonna divide by 2 times. So each time we're gonna add about 700 ml of water. Just grind it. We're gonna use total for 200 gram bean today is 1600 ml. So we use 700 ml at each time, so it's not too overflow of the water. After the first batch, we're gonna drain it using the the cloth, and then just drain the water, squeeze down all the juice. Okay, squeeze down to get all the juice nice and clear. Okay, so after you've done the first batch, you're gonna continue to do the same thing with the other half. Okay, Okay, so go to the next half. We do the same thing, put in the can, and then just do one circle, and it's done very fast. You can do this step in between so you don't have to wait long. Okay, so same procedure. Put the cloth, pour all the liquid out, squeeze it down to get the clear liquid. Some of you may wonder why we have to remove the skin of the bean, because at the end we do the same thing. We just take the liquid only. As I explained before, it's just the tofu is more white, that's all. Don't forget to add 200 ml extra on top. Okay, so after you remove all this here, the foam, remove all the foam, and you added on few pieces of pandan leaf to make smell more nicer, and it's very, very tasty at the end. Put at the medium heat and stir up. Okay, stir up constantly so it won't stick at the bottom. So keep stirring well, okay, at the medium heat. You may wonder when it's gonna be ready. So just keep an eye, once a while you stop and you see if the water slightly boiling. It doesn't have to be heavy boiling, so that should be okay. All right? Because when you keep constantly, stirring up, you won't know when the water will boil. So just stop once a while. Okay, so when you see slightly boiling is ready, take out the pandan leaf and take out all the foam on top, cover the lid and leave it aside. So now it's time to make the tofu coagulant. Okay, you can get this from the Amazon, and you 3 times of 1/4 of the teaspoon, 3 times like that. Okay, and add 4 times of water by using the same thing, 1/4 of the teaspoon. Stir it up nicely, quick. Put in the bowl or in the pot and move around to make sure it's all nice and even and all nice and spread it out. Okay, this procedure cannot do it longer after 5 minutes is finished. Okay, pour fast and no stop, just non-stop. Pour it down to the pot. Okay, take out all the foam, remove all the foam. Okay, then use the cloth to cover it, then the lid. Leave it in one spot, not move. After about 45 minutes, the tofu will get thicker, and that's it, it's ready. So don't move after this. Let's check it out after 45 minutes. Tofu softly freeze after 45 minutes. Nice and yummy. So now, time to make the palm sugar. Add 3 or 4 pieces of palm sugar. Add it on the water. Depend on how much syrup you want to make. So just not too thin, okay, not too loose. Make enough, okay. So let it boil, and then add some ginger, sliced ginger, and add it on few pieces of the pandan leaf again to make it smell good. Let it shimmer a little bit, okay. The syrup should be thick, and then you can taste to your desire, to your own taste, okay, sweet or non-sweet. This is the traditional scoop we used to use and back home. In here, if we don't have it, we can use the can of the beer and cut it out like this. See, look at that. It's very nice, very thin. So when you scoop out the tofu, it's gonna be nice and thin layer each time. That's way when you eat, it's very, very yummy. And this is how we design from back home like this. It's very special scoop. I think it's going to be very hard to find here in Canada or in US, or that's from back home though. But like say you can use the beer can and then you can cut it out. Okay, add the syrup, ginger syrup with palm sugar. So yummy, very delicious, very delicious. Okay, so this is how it looks. Very, very nice, smooth. Like I say, if you leave the skin on, so the tofu will be not as white. Let's try it out. 1 scoop, 2 scoop, more and more. Very delicious. I promise you will love it. Homemade fresh tofu. So delicious, so easy, healthy, and very easy to do. Thank you very much for watching the video today. I hope you like my share. Fresh tofu with ginger syrup. Nice, easy, and so yummy. Thank you very much for support Lee Dynasty Kitchen by subscribe my channel. That make me very happy and encourage me to make more video to share with you. For you who understand Vietnamese, please check out my channel in Vietnamese so you can see more variety and to support my channel. Thank you very much, and thanks again for all your support, and I hope we'll see you next time.